I have to say that this is the most surprising light I've used in a while. And if you're a content creator looking for a small, powerful light to improve your videos and photos, then probably this one is for you, the Zhiyun Fiveray M40. It is barely bigger than the smartphone, and the brightness is super impressive. But does it mean that I like everything about it? Well, let's find out in this video. And let's just start by unboxing one. So, what is in the box? A quick start guide, USB Type-C charging cable, forbidden seasoning, well, let's just put that aside, and of course, the Fiveray M40. Now, about the M40 design. The build quality seems good and durable. It comes with 2 1/4-inch screw holes and a rotation stand which expands usability and gives the possibility to adjust the angle of the light. There are 2 separate wheels for changing the brightness and color temperature, and a USB-C port for charging the light. There are quite a few things I like about the M40, and one of them obviously is the amount of light output you can get from such a compact light. The Fiveray M40 is a 40-watt light, and that should get you covered if you're creating social media content, YouTube videos. To show that it is possible, I will now replace my key light and fill light here in the studio with 2 M40s. Usually I would use 2 60-watt LED lights with soft boxes, but this is how it looks with the M40s. See, the image looks all nice. Well, maybe the shadows are a little bit harsh, but we can easily fix that by attaching a sheet of white baking paper in front of the light, and done. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? And if you find this setup legit. I know, I'm using 2 M40s at this moment, but it would also be possible to get away with just one. See? But what about product shots? Is the M40 any good for B-roll? Well, of course.
3, 2, 1.
Another thing is that this light is bicolor, meaning you can change the color temperature from 2700 to 6500 Kelvin. And that is freaking awesome. It helps a lot to create different moods and match different surroundings. Also, I didn't notice much changes in the output while changing the color temperature, which is great. Next thing to point out is the inbuilt fan. It is awesome that Zhiyun has thought this through and made a decent cooling system, which works only when it's needed. Meaning now when I turn the light on, the fan stays off. Even if I increase the power to 100%, it stays off. At a certain point when the heat rises, the fan will start working, but just enough to prevent overheating. There is a thing though, if the light is kept on full brightness for a while, like 5 minutes or so, the fan can get a bit noisy. But the good thing is that as soon as you turn the brightness down and the light produces not as much heat, the fan becomes less noticeable. Well, I thought it would be useful to point it out because it is important when you record videos. Another thing that makes this light versatile is the inbuilt batteries. I haven't tested the duration yet, but according to Zhiyun, the batteries will last for 29 minutes when used at full power. I think that is quite a lot, and most likely I won't use it on full brightness all the time anyway. But for example, if you're running it on 25%, you should get around 1 hour and 37 minutes of working time. But if that is not enough, then know this, that the M40 supports battery charging while being on full power when using a fast charger with 40 watts and above. Now, that's most of the good stuff so far. But are there things I found not that great? Well, not much. I wish there was like a mini softbox and barn doors. Well, at least with an option to purchase them separately. And the fan noise. That can be noticeable at times, but that's just when the light is working on full power for a while. It would be cool to have like a locking mechanism, at least for the color temperature wheel, or way to put it on hard stops. That way, you shouldn't guess what was the last setting you used, because the wheel can turn easily. For example, when carrying it around from one place to another. But overall, I think that the Fiveray M40 is awesome, especially at its price, which is less than $100. And if you're interested in getting one, or even two, then check out the link in the description. Now, in what scenarios would you use the M40? Let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for ways to improve the quality of your content, check out my other video where I share my top 3 hacks to modify light and protect gear. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.